What's up, Snapham? I just brushed my teeth and no, I did not wash my face. I still need to wash my face, but I showered last night. Today we are viewing the rough edits of the documentary that I've been filming in this vlog. It did go to shit. So basically the audio wasn't recording on the camera and we were using SF5s. I fucking hate those bitches. Fuck those bitches for real. Initially we wanted to use the Blackmagic camera, but then that was just like not available to be booked out at stores, and it was just like a whole process with the equipment. I'm like trying to find an outfit right now. What am I gonna wear? And I'm so fucking hungry. Let me just turn the camera so you can kind of see me as I'm talking. So the audio wasn't recording on the camera because you have to like physically press the audio to record, even though you have like the boom in and there's a like, it's weird. I don't understand the SF5. I never will. Every single time it's a different thing, it's a different struggle. It's just no learning. It's up to God. So most of our footage is just without audio. But luckily we had like Zoom recorders and we were also kind of recording on our phones. Yeah, I'm just grateful that we were just so anxious of everything that was going on and like not being able to like move at the pace that the people were moving at, because with documentary you very much have to be on your toes. You can't just have to be ready for anything and everything. So we tried our best to be ready for anything and everything, which helped because now we have some audio to recover. I need to wash my face. It's so disorienting not showering in the morning, but also at the same time it's not, because I mostly shower at night. Like I love to shower at night because I want to lather myself in there. Like, you know what I mean? Like I want to really enjoy my experience in the shower. And it's just so odd though still when I shower at night, even though that's what I prefer. It's not what I do most of the time. So yeah, editing has been a fucking nightmare. And now I'm editing, so I'm like syncing sound from God knows where, having to read people's lips first of all, and like hope it's like with the good timing, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's been my trauma recently. That's been my slay. When we were busy trying to recover the audio, like looking, scouring the fucking earth, like we're always just so desperate for either footage. It's the first time we're scouring for audio, so that's new. But when we were just like desperate looking for anything and everything, we were able to recover the interviews that we had recorded on the day, and we were like, ah, sigh of relief, oh my god, yay. But we had forgotten the brief. We have two separate documentaries due. Cinema Verite, Direct Cinema. Cinema Verite is where the director is involved in the narrative. So like they are doing interviews, you can hear them, you can see them. Direct Cinema, which is what we were filming the day that we weren't recording audio, is the one where you're purely just observing the subjects and following them. And all the footage where we're actually following the subject doesn't have sound. Anyways, let me get naked and I'll come back when I'm kind of dressed. I don't know if I can confidently say that this is a fit. I don't know. Like the pants are a little too loose for this top, I feel like. We need to find a sports lampam like that shows my full body for fit checks. Like we can't keep living like this, guys. This is, but also, yeah, you see? I couldn't just pretend she works. We're gonna change my pants. Before I left, you know when you wear something so much that the material just starts to, because you've just washed it so many times? That's what's happening to my black pants right now. They're my favorite. They even hold up the shape of my body without me wearing them the way I wear them so much. You can see how I'm built by looking at this. My tote bag is disgusting right now. And I had dragonfly, which was like a cute touch, but now because it's so... But anyways, shop my totes. Shop my totes. Shop my totes. Okay. Yeah. She's a little lumpy and scary. Yeah, she is a little bit lumpy. I am definitely kind of late. I'm kind of late, but I've lost capacity to care. I wanted to drink my coffee for the video so bad because like I have coffee, but if I didn't drink it, then it wasn't gonna be like a full, oh, eating quickly before school. Like, you know what I mean? See you when I'm at school. And then the internet then turned to summer. I just got home. I don't know what exactly I filmed in this video. I've just been shooting. I was like, you know what? A vlog is gonna figure itself out somewhere along the lines. But I'm so tired. I've been so tired. Like, I'm exhausted all the fucking time. I love you all, Sopam. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one where I rent out a pool and shit in it. Yeah, that's what I said, so that's what I'm sticking to, per. And what about it? I had a little bit of an, how do I say, emotional whoopsie, and I went bald. So this is who I am now. Hi! Get this bitch out of the streets. This one is a danger to society. I'm going to school right now. We're just getting our equipment and putting it in the lockers. I was supposed to leave like 20 minutes ago, but I'm on my vegan shit right now. Like, I walk to school. I walk to school most of the time. I came close to folding like 2 days ago, but I had brought my umbrella, and it was the first time that I actually brought my umbrella because I've been forgetting this bad boy everywhere. I bought this in first year because we had a photography assignment where we had to, okay, so the brief was something red in the bottom right frame. I don't think I want another color umbrella now. We're binded for life, shorty. But yeah, school time. Okay, so I just got the equipment out. I was so real carrying, God, I'm fucking bald. I can't even look at my eyes. This is embarrassing. Talking to yourself or to your phone on campus is absolutely embarrassing. But what I'm saying is I carried that fucking huge ass fucking equipment alone. Well, with happiness, but mostly, you know what I mean? I carried it alone. And I felt very hashtag Womanless Slave for doing that. You're doing amazing, sweetie. Testing. Can we quickly just transition to camera 4? I am on my way home now. It's been a hectic day. It's been a hectic life. I hope you enjoyed the video. It was late, but it came out, didn't it? Doesn't. I just looked up and there were a couple of girls looking at me and they saw that entire interaction go down. And now I just have to keep talking. Otherwise, I look like a sissy. And I look like I didn't mean to talk, or like I am scared that they caught me. Yes, I am scared, but I don't want them to know that. You know what I mean? So, hope you guys are here. Love you, but... Yo, Shem, you know what, Chum? Let me just be so fucking real with you right now. It's really hard filming on a MacBook. Filming a video on the MacBook is fucking really hard because there's so much going on my screen right now that if I look, see, I'm looking at Black Envy right now. And I'm like, now I have pointers in my brain and it's not good for ADHD brain Mihle to be having so much stimulation because I want to go off into, you know, like I'm forgetting the actual point. I've gone on so many tangents. I've been sitting here for 15 minutes. I've been sitting here for 15 minutes trying to film an outro. Every single time I go on a tangent about how the moon landing was potentially fake. I spoke about very briefly how I don't like flat earthers. And I recently just found out, at first I thought flat earth was just like flat earth, like 2D. And then now it's like apparently dome shaped. So that's like a new thing. But anyways, guys, I've just finished airdropping. I don't know why I showed you my phone, but I just finished airdropping the pictures the videos from my phone to this MacBook so I can quickly just edit these clips together for you guys. I've been so fucking busy and I've been so anxious and I've been so depressed, but don't imagine like a rotting in bed type depression. Imagine productive depression. Like I'll go right, but you're still going because I'm not choice. It's been crazy. That's essentially all I have for you. Like that's all I have to say. But yeah, I've also been thinking about YouTube and what I want to do with it and what I want to do with myself and my life. And there's so many things that I want to do. I'm so excited. I have many big plans. And essentially, there is a need to kind of like experiment with my content. I kind of want to start making video essays, but I don't know yet. But I don't know. Like that territory is so scary. And I do sometimes get insecure in my head and think nobody fucking cares what you think, like no one wants to hear your perspective or the way that you know. Yeah, so I'm still having to kind of motivate myself to do that. And also I want to lean into the whole merch thing. I think I want to have like a variety of different things, like have a store set up for you guys, like on a website. I also, and this is top secret shit, I've been thinking about starting a blog and I think I'm going to do it. I was at first, like, there's so many things that I want to write about. There's so many things that essentially I want to say. I think that is what it comes down to in terms of just need for expression all the times. I'm like, give, see. Yeah, too. I want to do a website. I want to do a blog. I am gonna upload like poetry on there, maybe like short little essays or like story times question mark of certain experiences that I've had. I feel like not much happens in my life, but when it does, it's like some fucking crazy shit. It's the same concepts. Like, I think that is the personship of, and like my beingship, you know, I think that's just, I don't know if that even makes sense. Just like that's how things go around here. It's either we're going big or we're going home, or we're going gangling and it's like not even there, or just, it's very dramatic and very on polarizing ends. I don't know, yeah. But even my immune system, dude, I never get fucking sick. But when I am sick, you're probably gonna have to put me in a wheelchair, but I don't know. I don't think that's funny. But yeah, when I get sick, I have to be admitted type. Like, I'm just very, there's Michael's in me, essentially is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I'm gonna start a blog. I'm gonna start, you know, I've been very sensitive about the whole poetry thing, but I think it's time that I just like fucking woke up, especially since I'm going into my final year in varsity. That also is just so fucking surreal. It's like there's certain things that you know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things that you know, like, it's like I knew that I was eventually gonna graduate. In fact, I was like hoping that I would fucking graduate. But now that I'm closer to that, I'm like, oh, for real, like manyani guys, like let's not joke. Yeah, it's been the last 3 months. I've been just kind of looking, and I am low key traumatized. And that's bad, traumatized, or in shock, but I've also been doing just many life lesson learning things, even in terms of romance. But I think I've mentioned this before, like the last 2 years of my life, I've done dating. Like, you're dating DNZ. I'm like, I asked all the questions. I fell in love, I fell out of love, I was unsure of love. And now I'm kind of just like in my reflecting era of life, I guess. And I want to share that with you guys, hence the blog. And yeah, I don't know if vlogs are gonna frequent as much as they used to, but I mean, it's not like hands off vlogger anymore. Like, watch how I say all of this, and like next week, like I post 3 consecutive vlogs of me fucking brushing my teeth and eating the whole time. Anyways, what was I talking about? Too vlog. Yes, vlogs might be reading them in. But don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for anything. I'm in a very fluid era of life. I'm in a very transitional phase. I don't know which way my body is trying to break right now. Like, you know what I mean? I'm kind of just like, the whole fucking time. So yeah, that's what I've been dealing with. And I had my final submission yesterday, submission and evaluation, and the marks are coming back and things are getting real, and like having to choose, like there's so many things I have to think about, so many things I have to choose. And yeah, that's why I haven't been like the bestest in terms of, there were times where I would post like on a Wednesday randomly, like I just, yeah, bengakwazi uschedulisha, bengakwazi uproject about how life is going to be. I just kind of had to work with like what was happening right now, because there was so many things I needed to be done. Like, you know, when you get to a space where, or a time where like there's just so much that has to happen, that like anything that can happen must happen right now. So YouTube just most of the time wasn't able to happen right now, and that's why I was kind of just posting there and there. But yeah, Dirighty, diyaphila, like, yeah, diyaphila, dikhona. If you see me, holla at me. I promise it's not that serious. Like, yeah, man, I'm okay. Yeah, I don't know. There's just been a lot, is essentially what I'm trying to say.
And I'm gonna see you guys when I see you. Merry Christmas, in case it's like not before then, because when I tell you I don't know, I do not fucking know. But yeah, that's been the sleigh right now. I also have no idea what it is exactly what you just watched. Like I haven't watched back the videos that I had been taking for whenever. So it might just be anything. And I don't even know if I want to make a trailer. Like I kind of just want to put this away, especially since I feel like stylistically in my editing and in my shooting, my videos are probably going to look different from now. It's also really frustrating to go back to work that's unfinished from a time of your life that you can't necessarily like identify with anymore. Like it's not as tangible as it used to be. So like the thought of having to do that, having to go into Mihle, who shot that at the beginning slash late October, and then I cringe, and then I uncomfortable and not want to edit. So sometimes it's like that. Like it's very odd. I think I'm very namshem. I'm very close to all the things that I create, and it becomes very personal for me. And I'm working on that because as an artist, you have to create thick skin. People are not always gonna like your stuff. And if you are your stuff or like you start to identify too much like your stuff, when people reject your stuff, it sounds like they're rejecting you. And it's like, oh, so you don't like me then? Or like, oh, I'm not embracing me then if I'm unable to oh, I smell so good right now. But anyways, guys, that's been life right now. I'm really excited though for the new chapter of life. I'm very excited for what it's gonna bring, who I'm gonna be, all the people I'm gonna meet, all the people I'm gonna love. Yeah. Essentially, I've come on here and been like, guys, I'm going through a breakup. That is dead ass. And I was thinking in my brain, yo, my brain is going so fast right now. But I was thinking in my brain, like, fuck, should I make a joke of like, niggas when they go through a breakup? But also, I don't know, like, I don't know. I should go now. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Slim Pam. Love you. Crazy. I love you crazy. Damn, before I started recording this, I was about to say, damn, before you got in here, and I realized that you guys did not, in fact, walk in here on two legs. I'm talking to a computer right now. Don't go crazy, Mihle. But there was a man, and he was like, oh, I like your YouTube channel because it's just so authentic. And I was just thinking about how we're so fucking touch deprived, is what I'm choosing to call it. Like, everyone is just so, I don't want people to trauma down, or like, I don't know, we're so 777, protecting my energy, just working on me right now. And in a weird reversed anti that way of thinking, which I think people tend to think is more embracing than it is, it becomes very kind of elitist, becomes very exclusive, and also doesn't allow for community to be built. So I was just thinking, I'm like, damn, girl. Like, it's not that like the things I talk about, of course, I never talk about things that I don't actually want to talk about. Like, none of this is almost any of the time completely accidental, and it would be pretentious to come on here and say it's just spontaneous like that. Like, there is a strategicness to it still, but like many of the times I'm just so lazy sometimes to even strategize like that. So like, even though I do have a strategy, I'm not necessarily taking the the best steps necessary to work towards that strategy. That strategy. And good Shem. Yes, in this last 3 weeks, I have spoken fucking English. I have rolled my tongue. I have yar, nor clear. No, clear. Also, I'm going to the Eastern Cape on the 1st. I'm taking a bus, which is gonna be a fucking experience. That is gonna be like, yeah, okay. Because I think the last time I took a bus, I don't know what was happening. I think it was an emergency, and like flights were like crazy expensive, And my mom was like, there's no fucking way, because we also had to go with my younger cousins. I think someone died, like it was a funeral or something. So we took a bus, and I just remember how fucking hot it was in there. And that's what I don't like about long distance public transport like that, because the regulation is standard. You know, like it's not personalized. Like, for example, if you're flying, yes, you have to sit there and it's probably cold, but like it's for 2 hours. But now with bus, it's 21 hours of like just consistent either heat or like, yeah. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that, as you can tell. Anyways, guys, I am going to love and leave you guys right now. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for making me feel like I'm at home. Okay. Love you. Bye. Also, I think this is the longest clip of me that I'm going to have up that is completely unedited. I'm just going to drag this and put it on the timeline. I'm not going to edit it. So this is what it's like to be with me in real time, in person. So, enjoy.